Hello and welcome to Monthly Preview, a new show on the channel where I will give you the information about all the upcoming gachas for the month and showcase the card and costumes that will be coming around. I am your host Milk and this is the first ever episode. This means that I'm not quite sure of what I'm doing yet with this show, but we will figure it out as we go. Before I get straight into the event, if this video helps you or entertains you, could you please consider subscribing? Subscribing is free and you can always change your mind later. While you're down there, ring the bell and leave a comment about what I can improve in this video format. Getting straight into the events, February month is super stacked, which is not something I was expecting. We are not seeing the 2.5 Japanese anniversary until March and we're not seeing the global 2.5 anniversary until June, but man, this month feels like a celebration. Getting straight into the month's schedule, we have two birthdays that will run during February month. The first of the two birthdays is Kanade's, who will have her birthday show during February 10th, and then the gacha will subsequently run from February 10th to February 16th. This is followed by Kaito's anniversary show that will start on February 17th, and then the gacha will subsequently run from February 17th to February 23rd. If you're a massive Kanade or Kaito fan, do keep track of the dates as you want to both participate in the live show and be sure to get your summons in as quickly as possible for the birthday gacha. Also, as always, the first anniversary cards will rerun alongside the second anniversary cards, so if you prefer the original artwork, you can always go for the first birthday card if you do not already own it. As for special gachas during February month, we have 4 of them. The first and most important news is the rerun of 7 Deadly Sins, or the Memory of Sin gacha, or as Global Sekai want me to call it, which I will never do, Memories of Wrongdoings. The Memory of Sin gacha will rerun from February 4th to February 18th. And I wanna stress that if you're going to summon from this gacha, you need to get your summons in this time, because this is most likely the last shot you will ever have at this gacha. From the little discourse we have seen on the Japanese side about this, Mothi or Sega does not seem too keen on rerunning this gacha a third time, and these cards will never ever see the light of day again if that's the case. This means that these cards will become unobtainable for all foreseeable future, and I do want everyone who wish to obtain these cards to really get them. This is the only time where I will ever recommend a reroll account if you do not have attachment or spent a lot of money on your account. If you do not have the gems, it is a consideration to reroll into a new account and do the quick gem farming. Because these cards we can never be certain if they will ever see availability again. So even if you're a new player who are going for the 7 Deadly Sins because you don't own any of them, or you're a returning player who wants to get the full set, I wish everyone luck because this gacha is highly important. On a more lighthearted note, because of the 9 million downloads of Project Sekai Global, we are getting a free 4-star. The guaranteed 4-star pack will run from February 13th to February 25th. We do not know a lot about this gacha, so I cannot give you the details as it has only been announced and not actually showcased, but seemingly we will get a random permanent 4-star for free. Getting into the more standardized gachas that we see each month, the rerun gacha for this month is Secret Tea Time gacha. Most people will most likely know this better as the Valentine's gacha from last year. Secret Tea Time gacha will run from the 13th of February to the 22nd of February. If you missed getting Airi, Saki or Emu and you really love these cards, do get your summons in during the dates, as this is the last time this gacha will rerun in a standardized pattern. As for the dolphins and the whales of the game, of course there is a paid gacha coming up this month. This time around it is a pick list with the options being up to Portray Yourself, which is the Nigo focused e-girl event, and the pick list will run from February 23rd to March 4th. Finally, we have the 3 events of this month, being a More Jump focused event, a Vivid Bad Squad focused event, followed by a mixed Cheerful Carnival event. The More Jump gacha will run from February 10th to February 19th and will include these 3 cards as the Rate Up focus cards. The Vivid Bad Squad gacha will come thereafter and will run from February 19th to February 29th and will include these 3 focus rate up cards. And finally, the mixed Cheerful Carnival event will run from February 29th to March 11th and will include these 3 focus limited cards with costumes and hairstyles. Wrapping things up, February month is fully stacked with a lot of different things happening, and I hope that I could have given you some information that makes your planning for February month and the future easier. Before You Summon will continue as usual, but I will condense the card and costume showcase for those episodes so they are more compact and easily digestible. In the comments, please tell me how you feel about this format, if there's anything I should change or anything you think I could make better for you as a viewer. While you're down there, also share the video if it could help someone that doesn't really keep track of Sekai news, and maybe ring the bell and leave a like. It does really help the algorithm push me further. But with that, I'm gonna head off and play some more Sekai. I won't keep you here any longer. Let's get out of here for the month.